Hello friends, I thought I'm going to make a small video around stress in CA exams and how can we actually cope up with that stress. So with COVID-19, stress has hit a 52-week high for people across all walks of life, including children who are not going to school. So my little daughter is also stressed. But in CA exams, stress is of a higher magnitude. One, because our stakes are very high. We belong to that strata of society where this 1 degree is going to be our liberator. It's going to take us to the next economic order. It is not like we belong to that segment of society where if we cannot clear entrance exams in India, let's say an MBA entrance exam, dad is going to write a check and send us to UK or US. This is the only choice for us to rise to the next economic order, and hence that internal pressure becomes all the more. Friends, families, relatives add to that stress. Then the fact that there is a lot of focus around attempts here, so you kind of feel very stressed in your first attempt that I must clear in the first attempt. And if you do not clear in the first attempt and then second attempt and third attempt, and let's say God forbid you continue failing in your exams, let's say up to 5th attempt, 6th attempt, then the pressure becomes like the sky, the heavens are going to fall on you if you don't clear this time. And then how can you expect someone to sit at home? You're not on campus with like 200 odd students, professors around mentoring you. You are at home with a pile of books because the CA Institute has also not modernized its method of evaluation to, let's say, computer based, application based exams, but rather expects you to memorize a huge volume of books and then vomit that in the exam papers. So the moment you forget subjects, like in my time there was these subjects like MICS, also known as ISCA now, it adds to the stress. Then revision becomes a challenge. Coming to revision, Unacademy is coming up with marathon classes for CA final revision on their CA final YouTube channel. And it's going to start on the 5th of October, covering accounting and auditing, law, direct taxation, and then costing and strategic finance management. You got to go for it. The description captures the link of that channel. Coming back to our topic, revision becomes quite a challenge, and then you start comparing with friends around, and there are these friends who are always optimistic about life. They've always had 3 revisions done. You go to the exam hall, their papers are super rocking, but they don't get results eventually. And there is this fumbling guy who's always skeptical about life. He eventually becomes a rank holder. That's one irony of this whole situation. But then the fact of the matter is that there are many reasons why we feel stressful. Social media is adding to this stress. For example, in the current scenario, whether exams in the first place are going to be held or not, this becomes a subject matter of opt-out scheme and a Supreme Court litigation. And then this time again, there are 2 schools of thought. One says that since NEET or JEE has been conducted, why not CA? The other school says that that was just a 3-hour exam. This is like extending over 20 odd days. Yes, that's a fact. So I'm not going to get into whether that's correct or not. Then the entire efficacy of the evaluation process, who is going to evaluate my exam, is going to correct it properly or not, will marks be scaled, will they be moderated, will the results be high this time, low, so much of stress. The fact of the matter is that stress becomes counterproductive, because stress to a point is good because it exerts some pressure on you to perform to your best. But like a rubber band, if you stretch it up to a point, it is good, that's performing its function. But if you stretch it beyond that, it snips. Similarly, a student mind also falls into that trap of anxiety, depression, and you're not able to perform to your potential. That you were good, you could have cleared the exam, but it was stress which made sure that after 2 papers, you have not even appeared for the 3rd paper because you were so panicked. So friends, it's very important that you form coping mechanisms for stress. That could be, belief in spirituality, physical exercises, that serotonin and cortisol, and that battle keeps moving in the human mind, dopamine. And I have made videos on that. And one very important strategy that I thought was very relevant was this book called Work and Its Secret by Swami Vivekananda. Whenever we have failed in life, we could just do a post-mortem, and you'll always find that in that occasion you lost focus of the means of the process and focused too much on the end result. Will I clear exams or not? Will they check my papers properly or not? Will there be moderation or not? There are these so many reasons why we feel so helpless, because these are factors which are beyond our control. So what Swami Vivekananda says is that do not focus on the end result, focus on the means, focus on the process, and let the end results take care of themselves. Something which Lord Krishna has also said in Bhagavad Gita, karmanye vadhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana. Your duty or your right is only to do your act, but eventually whether you will get result for that or not is God's thing. So most of successful people will attribute luck in their hearts of hearts, that yes, success has a lot to do with luck. Whether they admit it on public forum or not is a separate thing, but then you got to believe in your luck. If you are destined to become a successful chartered accountant, you will. If you're not, no matter how much you do, you will not. I mean, it's becoming a bit fatalistic in some way, but then this attitude will ensure that you're not going to focus about the external factors, but things which are within your control. Studying for this subject, solving the RTP, doing MCQ test, doing some mock test, doing some explanation lectures with your friends, writing exams properly. So these are ways and means where you are in complete control over things which are in your hand. So once you go to the exam, write the paper, come out and tear the question paper and throw it in the dustbin. There is no point evaluating it and figuring out whether you will get a 34 or a 54. It really does not matter. It always works on the reverse way, right? So these are ways and means, and always surround yourself with positive people. You are product of the 6 people that you are surrounding yourself with. If you surround yourself with people who are afraid, people who are negative, you will also become one of them. So there are these multiple ways where you have to ensure that you do not get stressed out. Stress can enhance performance up to a level, but beyond it, it crashes you. So please ensure that stress does not come in the way of your success. That's my little wish from you for today evening. Thank you so much.